Hi everybody, this is Reuben Gingrich. Welcome to Rubotech Studios and the behind the scenes of the Mystical Creatures video. So for this video I used a Tama Birch Babinga 22-inch kick. There's an E-mat on the kick, which I like a lot, and 2 pillows just to dry it up. I like a really dry sound. On the toms I have Evans G2s. So I have a 10-inch, 12-inch, and then a 16-inch floor. So this is my favorite part of the video right here, this snare drum. I wanted to get a super fat and compressed sound, so what I did was use a drum head. This is just a 12-inch Evans G2. I put that on top, and I also put a Remo O-ring on it. So let me just play it without those. As you can see, it's really ringy. This helps eliminate the ring, and then this kind of deadens it and gives it that fat compressed sound. So over here in cymbal world, we have a Zildjian Avitas 15-inch hi-hat. I have a Rhythm Tech tambourine. This is just 2 splash cymbals mounted on each other. This one is a 10-inch splash on top of a 12-inch. With these things I kind of like to experiment and just see which cymbals work well together. You can use all kinds of combinations. This is a Zildjian Dark Crash medium thin 18-inch. Over here I have a Benny Greb Sand Ride, an Oriental Crash of Doom, and then this one I like a lot. It's a 14-inch China with a 12-inch splash on the top and then a tambourine on top of that. So microphones, on the toms I'm using Sennheiser E604s on all 3 toms. On the snare I have a Shure SM57. For overheads I have a pair of Octava MK012s and then an Audix D6 on the kick. And then I also like to throw in this room mic. This is just a Shure SM57. So with this room mic I throw a ton of compression on it and then kind of sneak it into the mix underneath everything else. And it's important because it adds the flavor of the room you're in to your mix. Okay, so all the mics here are running through this PreSonus Fire Studio project, and that gives me 8 channels that I can mix later. One pro tip here, I like to color code my mics, and then I color code the other end so that I know which is which, and it makes it way easier when you're trying to deal with a ton of mic cables. Okay, so over here is my T teleportation station, and I have that linked to my snare drum over here. So let me just show you how that works. I don't like to have the T near my drum set while I play, so when I'm done playing, if I want T, I can just bring it over and then drink it. When I'm done, it goes back in the teleportation station. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If you're interested in additional behind the scenes videos, please check out my Patreon page. For this video, I did some tips about how to get snare drum sounds, and specifically the sound I used in the Mystical Creatures video, and I go into the computer and kind of show you some different tips and techniques I used for that. So check that out. Take care. I'll see you next time.
Teleportation station.